that for a place to wake up to, eh? You just can't beat it. So anyway, packed for, I'm going to call it day 2. Technically my 3rd day, but I've had 2 sleeps and this is my second start. Camped in the middle of nowhere. The last thing I saw was a place called Cowden, near that reservoir back there. No phone signal. Struggling for food a bit. So today's mission, food and phone signal. I need to catch up on the football. There's not been much Premier League action this weekend, but I need to catch up on the football, alright? And my Snapchat. So, set off nice and early. It's only just gone 7 o'clock. We'll see if I can walk for another 8 hours. That's going to be till 3 o'clock. But I'm going to have to make a detour, I think, for food. There's not many places on the way. I've got emergency food, what I call the pasta sauce stuff, which is alright, but it's emergency food. It's not the best. I want some fresh food. So anyway, let's get set off and let's have a go, see what we see today. I say I'm in the middle of nowhere, just look at this. Middle of absolute nowhere. I was going to say, whoever took the time and the effort and the money to lay all these slabs, put my hat off to you. Because right these, I don't know where I'll be going, but these are a godsend. So literally half the way, there's all these slabs, flat, perfect walking slabs. Well done. I made it to another summit of a big mountain. But I've no idea what, because they don't put the name of the mountain on it, which I think is absolutely silly. This is some view. I bet you can't even tell on here, but look at this. That is one big telephone mast, but they don't have problems with signal. Just so I'm going through one middle of nowhere. The next section of this is through another middle of nowhere. And of course there's a town. But these Pennine trails seem to be scooching round all the town, so middle of nowhere, here I come. So I want to cross a river, and this is steep. So I don't know if there's a god. I just walked past that. It was shut. That looks like he's opening up to me. I hope it's a baker's sandwich shop. Looks like it. Well, there is a god. Brass has got a spring in his step. I've had some food. Honestly, I saw that burger van about a mile away. Quite obviously it was shut. So then as I turned around the corner, he was putting a flag up. I'm like, you opening, mate? Got there, sausage, bacon, tomato sauce, cob with butter on. Bought myself a can of pop and a jam tart. He went, do you like lemonade? That's a crap Yorkshire accent. She took me into a cloudy lemonade can of pop. He was a lovely guy. Took me a free bag of popcorn. So yeah, like I say, what a difference having some food, mate. Food is fuel, and I'm full up. So the Pennine Way, sticking to usual, making it hard as possible. So go down here and up that thing, look. And across the tops. And into the middle of nowhere again. But how hard would it be to spray paint what I've just climbed and how high it is, eh? And here's the views. Beautiful. 3 freaking beautiful. So I've just got to the top of this big hill on the next load of nothing. Let's have a look into the distance. And we've got a load more of nothing. And to be fair, I can just see the bridge and the edge of a town on the other side of the hills. No doubt we'll go straight past it, but I'm hoping we'll call off there'll be a supermarket. Oh, Drip Christmas, can you believe it? Another food van. Although this is proper rough one. Look at that, what food? Open. I'm having some walking across this reservoir. Look at this. If you can see in the food today, but it's flat. That's probably been the only flat bit of road I've seen the last couple of days. Oh, yes, my feet are aching today. Just where I've been walking, you know, walking on rocks all the time, you've got your feet get some right hammering. Even though I've got some decent boots on. But yeah, look at that. Flat as a pancake. Oh, yeah, oh, baby. This must have been on a railway line or something. It's so flat, it's untrue. It's all the way around there, on that bend. Boom! It's paragliding. That is something I need to do and tick off the bucket list. Look at that. It's beautiful. Gliding about, look at two more over there. According to a quick Google search, this is called Studley Pike. And that's one big ass monument put on the edge of the cliff. Because literally, I'm on the edge of the cliff. It's quite walking for 9 hours. I don't know how I seem to do it. I used to be top of a cliff where it's nice and windy. I could be tempted to camp here, but it's too popular. It's too much of a touristy spot. I'll get found out. So, but look, I think I found some drinking water. So alright, it looks a bit mouldy at the moment because still the algae there, but that is, I think, is the cleanest, most accessible water I've seen for a long time. So I'm in it. And two bears. This is going to be Camp Brassington for the night. I've literally walked off a mile from that monument thing, what paragliders were, jumped over a wall. Best thing about hiking, nothing stops you, just jump straight over a wall. Anyway, got in this forest. And the good thing about having a single man's tent, this is skinny, this is really skinny, but my one man tent, that'll fit in there beautiful. As me set up, that is the best campsite so far. It's flat. Last night I was on a slope. There's no wind because of the trees. Bofford, I'm getting phone signal, but I've not had any phone signal for the last 2 days. That is when me sign off, and boy do I deserve it today. I've set me tent up at 4:30. I set off walking at 7:15 this morning. That's 9 hours. I've had a little bit of stop for food, less than an hour, so I've been walking for 8.5 hours. I can't wait to get my feet out of these stinky boots. That's Brassett.